Don't touch that. Don't touch that. Don't touch it. Now then, my music hits me so hard that quite frankly, so it makes me say, oh my goodness, thank you for blessing me with a mind to rhyme and 2 hype feet. It feels good when you know you're down. A Superdome homeboy from the O'Town, and I'm known as such. And this is a beat that, quite frankly, you didn't ought to be touching. Now, I've told you, pay attention, don't touch that. Yes, indeed, that is how we are living. You may wish to look into my eyes, but above all, and I can't express this strongly enough, don't touch that. Now then, fresh new kicks, advance. Now, I think you want to dance, don't you? So get out of your seat, you fly girl, and pump a little bit. Oh, that's a little rude, isn't it? Like that, cold on a mission, so fall them back and let them know that you're too much. And that is something that you really shouldn't touch. And if you do, then I'm going to summon a constable and have you arrested. Sound the bell, sucker, because school's back in, apparently. Oh, the headmistress, she'll be along in a minute. Now then, you might want to make them sweet and talk about a show that's hyped, where the singers are sweating, obviously. You may want to pass them a wet wipe, for all I know. I mean, it's up to you. But frankly, work hard, or you might as well just jolly well give it up. And, you know, the moral of this story is don't touch that. You may wish to break it down at this point. Stop. Archer's time. You may wish to go with the flow, and if you can't groove to this, you've probably coughed it, quite honestly. So bust a few moves and dance to this. You'll probably lose a bit of weight if that's important to you. And just for a minute, let's all bump around a bit, because quite frankly, don't touch that. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. I can't take any more of that. I can't take any more of that. Good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome. A very warm welcome to... What day is it? What day is it? A very warm welcome to whatever bloody day this is. What day is it? Tell me, iPad. A very warm welcome to Thursday Night Live. And it is a sheer joy to be back with you in your company. And we are going to spend the next hour together as we wave away Thursday. Is it Thursday? Yes, it is Thursday. As we wave away Thursday and we welcome in Friday, darlings. Poets' Day. Piss off early. Tomorrow's Saturday. And we do so in the company not only of each other, but in the company of our perennial and permanent pals, our matching pair of his and hers highly powered hedgehogs of truth. We have got a little something to open as the proceedings roll onwards, ever onwards, in their inexorable scroll towards midnight and the point where we all toddle off to bed, possibly slightly tipsy. We have got a reappearance, second night running, 2-ton Ted the Tenting Tin. He's in for Mr. Tickle. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't keep it up till the end. As the bishop said to the actress, of course we've got Sean's box with us, which is Sean's box is just aching for a good pounding. And to be honest, it looks as if it wouldn't mind more than one tonight. I'm just being honest with you, darlings. And of course, ultimately, we are blessed to have with us the community portable electronic telephonic device, upon which you could, some would argue, should, and I hope will, leave a voice note. You have to say, there's probably a reason why Hubnut's got 150,000 subscribers, and I've got 12. Right then, my lovelies. Right then. How many more times can I say right then before it ceases to have any meaning whatsoever? I think we've probably reached about the limit, haven't we? So I shall strike the table with my penis replacement device. That would hurt, actually, wouldn't it? Good job it was a replacement device and not the actual thing. It's a bit red, but then it would be. It's just been smacked on a table. You think about it. Imagine if you were smacked on a table. You'd be a little bit red too. So, and you know, let's not have any colorism here, please. We are a welcoming, all-encompassing, and that's easy for you to say. Tricky chaps, words. We are a welcoming and all-encompassing community. We welcome people of all hues, including red. And I mean hues, H-U-E-S, as in colours, rather than hues, H-U-G-H-E-S, which forms part of my surname and my familial history. If you're interested in the history of my surname, then Parry Hughes is a kind of abbreviation or bastardization of Ip Harry Hughes, meaning of or from Harry Hughes. And Harry Hughes, real name Henry Parry Hughes, was my grandfather. And that's kind of where my name came from, or that bit of my name anyway. The first bit of my name, which if you didn't know is actually Jason, well, that came from my father. Now, when my father was sent to register my birth, he was given a choice of two names by my mother. And my mother didn't know until he returned which one he was going to go for. And those two names were Jason and Justin. And it's kind of ironic that my dad didn't call me Justin, because I've got a remarkably small penis, darlings, and Justin would have been a very appropriate name. But there you go, it was Jason. And my middle name, which for those of you who don't know is Stafford, I'm named Stafford after a man that my maternal grandmother, my mother's mother, had an affair with. And at a time when everybody was being beastly to my mother, she suffered a hell of a lot of racism because she was the only person of colour in the region. And of course, she suffered sexual abuse of the most horrific kind, as did all of her children. But this chap that the maternal grandmother had an affair with was a very nice chap, apparently, and was very nice to my mother. So she chose to remember him by naming me partially after him. So there you go. Right, it's about time that I got into your comments, isn't it? Because let's be honest, darlings, your comments are the meat and potatoes of this bowl of cornflakes, in which we are currently identifying as breakfast spoons. Oh, I'd like to breakfast spoon some of you. What? I should, Coco. Yes, I'm looking at you. run away fast. That's my advice. But before I do that, I'm going to have a goodly and well-deserved slurp of my wine. Because guess what? We were busy tonight, and guess what? No staff again. Marvellous, isn't it? Just me and Omrit fighting the good fight to try and get people fed and ensure that they have an enjoyable evening in our surroundings. And although I might be blowing my own trumpet, I rather fancy we did a pretty bang-up, splendid job of it. And as a result of that, I think that all involved in tonight's service deserve an element of drinkage. No, they all had an element of drinkage at the restaurant. I don't do that. Oh, I did have a drink, but Diet Coke. So I had a beverage, but not an alcoholic one. And now I'm going to have an alcoholic one, and I'm going to thoroughly enjoy it. And I'll make no apologies for this. When I finish that one, I'm going to have another. Oh, yes. So, cheers, darlings. Your very good health. Bottoms up, if you're lucky, lads. Up yours, if you're not careful, ladies. Do not be taken unawares. Keep your hand on your halfpennies. That's my advice. But above all, to each and every one of you who have kindly given your time to share with your fellow bugs and fellow members of my inner scrotum, I say to you all, with sincerity oozing out of my left nostril and integrity plummeting out of my back bottom, get stuffed. Thank you so much. Marvellous. Right then. Here we go. I will whiz back as far as I can in the comments. And I will welcome the goodly people who are within our company. Joining us tonight in no particular order of merit, appearance, height or bra size, we have the lovely Sherry, Sir Nigel Mansell, Peter P, Jim's Hot Take, Stratospherian Richard, Paulie Galtieri, JB3, Jimmy Quinn, Fun Stuff 24, the lovely Jacqueline, Wrinkles 55, our very own hippie head mistress, stand-up salute, tug your foreskin. Good evening, Diane. And Stratospherian gifted a membership, which is incredibly kind. Thank you, Strat. And the membership went to Jerry Crotty. So, massive thank you to Stratospherian. I am so grateful for the support. And welcome to channel membership, Jerry Crotty. Alan Simpson is with us and greets the honourable community in the same way that we greet him. Also with us tonight, we've got Niska. Good evening. We have Lord Baverstock. A very good evening to you. You quite frankly splendid fellow. Oh yeah, he's a splendid fellow. I should know. I've met him. And speaking of splendid people, the lovely Ange is with us. Ange, owner-operator of K Camper, of course. Well, co, as I understand it. Well, because there are 4 dogs involved in the equation. Large ones too. And some people might look askance, but I love the idea of living in a small space with 4 large dogs. Because I am a doggy person. And I would be very happy to share every bit of my living space with large, hairy animals. Or dogs. If no women from Scunthorpe are available. So yeah, I think that's rather marvellous. I would happily share my dining space with them. I would share my bedchamber with them. Well, I mean, I probably have no choice in the matter, but the point is I'd be happy about it. Who else have we got? Carl of the Lockpick 6179 variety. A very good evening to you. Bernadette Winchester, how fabulous. Bernadette is right with us, as is Dan right in our midst. Happy guy, good evening to you. We also have Jeff D. Jeff D is with us, as is Mike P, which is just, I mean, wonderful, really, isn't it? Hands on your woggle, says Lord Baverstock. The Scoutmaster is here. Barry Scrotter is also here, so that's splendid. Keg on one, good evening. How come he hasn't sold everything yet? God, if I took the advice in the comments, it would have all been sold last week, wouldn't it? It's all good advice. It's all good advice. Thank you for all of the comments on today's video. Subjects will have, tomorrow's video is a revisit on the same subject. What the actual... Days gone by, good evening. What a great song and a fabulous evening to all. Boaty's talking crap again. Is this posh rap? Is this a funky bedtime story? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality, etc., etc., etc. Don't touch that glass. Not exactly chart material, says Nigel. Evening, Boaty, says Jonathan. I'm just entering my second year in a static caravan in North Wales. Lovely. Fees, £4,730 per year. Very reasonable. I'm going to motorhome next year as a backup. You are living the life to which I aspire and to which I will work towards. Stop, says Kirkon One. Just stop. Survive and thrive. Good evening to you. I love this intro, Boaty, says Stratospherian. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Steve McDonald, good evening to you. Just fucking touch it, says Jimmy Quinn. Wide-Eye 2, hello. Boaty started early on the sherry. I didn't have a drop. How many magic mushrooms did you have with your steak, sir? What steak? I haven't eaten steak for 17 years. Oh, dear. It's Boaty, the international man of mystery. Oh, dear. Imagine he did the hammer dance dressed only in those knickers, says Jeff T. Barry Scrotter says, I keep telling myself not to touch that. Doesn't always work. We've all been there. Matchmakers, good evening to you. He's on wine, says Matchmakers. I'm on tea and chocolate mini rolls. Well, you're living your best life, aren't you? As is Mike P, because Mike P is in South Snowdonia in a touring van, sighted. And he's going to shut it, going there tomorrow to shut it down for a couple of months. Boaty's not telling us he's been to the doctors. He's now on meds. Is he crying? He's broken. He's on the wonk. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Jason's better than Justin, says Cairgorn One. Well, for certain reasons, yeah, I would agree with that. Is Omrit enjoying his motor? Asked Alan Simpson. He is. He is fully enjoying it. He's a very proud new owner and new driver. Goodness me. Rover Joe. Oh, we haven't seen you for ages, Rover Joe. How lovely. Rover Joe is an old friend of the channel. I mean, he's not old. He's just been a friend of the channel for a very long time. And he's one of the nicest people that you could ever hope to meet. And yes, I have met him. I'm not just guessing. Rover Joe's lovely. Good YouTube channel too. You might want to check it out. Well, in fact, you do. Ah. Imagine if Hubnut was naming Boaty, he would probably be called Desmond or something. Oh, God, do you remember that television series, Desmond's? That was fun, wasn't it? Netty Cuts joins us. Hello, Boaty and peeps. Oh, Lee, lovely Lee from Tasmania. How are you, my lovely? How is your recovery going? Oh, I hope it's going terribly well. Well, you shared your car with me, says Alan Simpson, and I'm quite large and hairy. No damp nose, though. You are definitely quite large and hairy, but in a lovely way. Right. We're flying through these. Pops 57, a very good evening to you. Bloody hell. I have actually caught up with the comments. So, yay me. So, on that note, thank you very much for watching. Let me wish you up. No, of course, I am only joking. Simone is with us. How have I caught up with the comments? And I didn't even ignore them particularly. Well, I mean, I ignored them a bit. Of course I did. I'm not an idiot. Shall I do the song again? Oh dear. Right then, darlings. Let's get into a nice chat. So, let's have food news. Let's have any news. Let's have some gossip. I tell you what, let's open this package while we've got a minute. Food news from me. Breakfast was a lavishly. Oh, we have a brand new channel member, and that is tremendously exciting. Scouse RBT, welcome to channel membership. Thank you for the support for both myself and the channel. It is massively, massively appreciated. Look, this is my massively appreciating face. Oh, yeah. Seriously, thank you very much. I've said it before and I'll say it again. For a small channel like mine, channel memberships and the like, they make all the difference. They really, really do. Right, we've got some voice notes, darlings. That's never less than a treat, isn't it? Oh, Simone, really? That's outrageous. Are those dirty knickers still there on the floor? Do you know what? I'm ashamed to say, yes, I am. Dan says, Jason, I looked at Netty's MOT history and I can probably tell you what's going to need doing. Okay, go for it. Who else have we got? Right, there we are. There we are. Oh, and Corey nips in to say a quick hello to all and hello to you. Josh is here all the way from New York, which is all rather splendid, isn't it?
Boaty, dear chap.
Yes, my lovely.
Found that box as if Santa Claus gave you a ball gag for Christmas.
Oh, you had to say it, didn't you? You had to say it. I thought, well, I'm not reading that out, but there you go, you did. Right then, darling, we will begin with 2-ton Ted to Tentington. And for the second day in a row, he's going to get an almighty Mr. Tickle. So, 3, 2, 1. In it pops. And then we move on to Sean's box. Sean's weighty, overflowing almost box. 1 box. Look there. £1. Wine burp. Excuse me. £1. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's gone in. Oh. How disappointing it's gone in. And it's not often you hear a chap say that, is it? Oh, well, how disappointing it's actually gone in. Yes. I was rather hoping it wouldn't. Yes, I was rather hoping it wouldn't, darling, too. Do hurry up, won't you? Having my hair done. Oh, dear. Filth on a family entertainment doings. Was the £5 tips from the restaurant? No. No. Where did I get the £5 from? Oh, the fact it came in change. I bought something at a shop, and the thing I bought was £5, and I gave the shop gentleman a £10 note, and he gave me that £5 in change, and I thought, excellent. 2-ton Ted the Tenting Tin's going to get a tickle. That's what I thought. Oh, now then, there's a... Oh, Jimmy Quinn, bless you. Thank you very much. Jimmy Quinn sent me a tenner and said, that's for a steak for Sunday. Well, I might just take you up on that. It might be a beefy Sunday. Well, in fact, I will. I'm going to have a nice beefy Sunday for the first time in as long as I could. Oh, I did have a beefy Sunday the other Sunday at the community meetup. And don't forget, we've got another, you could have a beefy Sunday too, in the company of your fellow community members. December the 7th, Sunday lunch, 12 o'clock, here at whatever that place is called now, what used to be the Highwayman. I know some people are coming. You will not be alone. I'm going. You'll be in great company. You'll have wonderful food and you'll thoroughly enjoy yourself. Has anybody bought mince pies? Nettie Kutch was tempted to buy some, but she'd get sick of them by Christmas, so she didn't. I don't think that candle is real, says Steve Kolg. You see, I'm always having to prove the doubters wrong. There's no fakery here, darlings. This is Boaty's world. There you go. You made a believer out of me. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Which was, of course, a hit for the manufactured boy band, the Monkees, but was written by Neil Leslie Diamond. JB71 joins us. Hello all, and Jason, hello to you. When is Jason going to Llandudno again, asks Nettie Kutch. Good question. And the honest answer to that is probably when I've paid all of the site fees for next year, because all money is going to be directed towards that for the foreseeable future. Oh, and Nettie and a caravan. So God knows when I'll be going to Llandudno next. I'll tell you when I'd like to go. Well, I mean, I'd like to go every week, quite honestly. But when I would really like to go would be on the nearest Monday night to my birthday. I would love to have a night at the Grand Hotel with a Chinese takeaway on the Monday nearest my birthday, which will be, let's have a look at the calendar, because God knows I was going to go to Malta. That can't happen now. I was going to go to, or I was thinking about doing the road trip, my final road trip with my mum. That can't happen now. We can't do anything, basically, until we got the site fees sorted, we got Netty sorted, and then ideally get a caravan sorted, because as I discussed in the video today, long-term living in Netty is not really viable. She's too small. She's fine for a night. She'd be fine for a week. She'd be fine for a fortnight. But month after month after month in Netty, it's not viable. I'm going to need to sort a caravan. So jollies like Llandudno, they're just not going to happen for their foreseeable. But when I would like to go would be, let's have a look. Okay, my birthday falls on a Wednesday in January. It's January the 14th. So I'd kind of like to go on the 12th and have a night at the Grand. I don't know. We'll see a bit nearer the time. We'll see how things are looking. We'll know about NETTY by then. Hopefully, ideally, by the sort of 12th of January, we'll have paid December and January, so we'll have paid half of the site fees. Hopefully, please God, touch wood. If I were to be in a position to sneak, I don't know, how much would it cost? To sneak 80 or 90 quid out of a tin or something and bugger off to Llandudno for my birthday, I'd love to do it. It's not Malta, it's not San Sebastian, but it's what I did this year, and I would be very happy to do it again next year. And again, the invitation would be there to all of you if any of you wish to join me. I was joined on my birthday this year, so it would be nice to be joined again if I can make it happen. But, you know, priorities and all of that. I suppose if I sold some furniture rather than sent it to the Sherpa's Lodge, that would... Oh, we'll worry about that closer to the time. Oh dear. Can you see that? I mean, I really should have merch with something outrageous from this channel saying you don't get that on Hubner, but I'd probably get a bloody copyright claim off Ian for using his brand. I wonder if he's got it trademarked. I wonder if Hubner has got any protection on it. It probably hasn't. You'd probably struggle to trademark Hubner, wouldn't you? Because it's a thing. Yeah, I doubt you could do it. I might try and trademark Boaty's World though for a laugh. Or I might just do what I did with Singles. I'll let you into a little secret. When I launched Singles, I trademarked it. And anywhere that you saw Singles appeared on the internet, it had the little TM after Singles to show that it was trademarked and protected. It wasn't. I just put it there. But I got away with it. Nobody questioned it. Nobody tried to copy it. Nobody did anything. They just thought, oh God, yeah, that's trademarked. I might do that with Boaty's World. You're not breaking any law by doing it. Probably. So there we are. That's that question answered. Oh, the free night, Cairn 1. I completely forgot about that. God, with everything that's been kicking off, I still haven't read that email properly. Oh, well, I completely forgot about that. Well done, Cairn 1. That could be the answer. So yeah, if it was just fuel and the £7.50 or 95, whatever it was for that Chinese takeaway, which I really enjoyed, we could be on for the birthday trip. So 2 community things coming up. The Christmas meetup, 7th of December here. And possibly my birthday meetup in Llandudno. Oh, that's just cheered me. That has cheered me up. Thank you, Cairn. Oh, thank God you lot have got better memories than me. I completely forgot about that sodding email. I'm terrible at reading mails. I still haven't read it properly. I just read it when it popped up in, you know, you get previews pop up on your watch it screen. And I'm ashamed to admit this. If I don't have company, I sleep with my iPad. If I've got company, I don't. But, you know, when did I last have company? Yeah, exactly. And again, I'm ashamed to admit it, but first thing I do in the morning, look at my iPad before I even have a wee. Unless it's a really pressing mega wee, and then I have the Wii first before I look at my iPad. And you get like the preview on your lock screen. And I just saw the email from whatever they're called, Britannia Hotels. And that's it. I haven't actually read the email, but I'm sure it said something about a free night. And anyway, I will check it out. Boaty, I sent you an MP3 on WhatsApp. You did indeed, Corey, and I got it. Thank you very much indeed. Jeff D has just done a really nice thing. Boaty, no offense, but I really need to pound your box. Cheers. And he has sent, well, bar a cent, he has sent $5. That is exceedingly kind. That'll be about £10 the way exchange rates are going now. So bless you, Jeff D. Thank you very much indeed. And I will indeed pound the box. Let's do it standing up. God, the man sent you $5. The least you can do is stand up. Same box, different pound. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's got stuck a bit. Look. See? Oh, and you can see the others. Right, it's got stuck a bit. Oh, it's coming out. That's the Bishop said to the actress. Oh, now it's gone. Oh, bless you. Thank you so much, Jeff D. I am very much appreciative of that. Where did I get to? Hold on, let's whiz back to that. God, how far have I got to go back? Oh, right, I need to read that one. Hold on. Right, I was somewhere. Yes, I was just here. Right. Buddy Scrotter's back to work. Have a good night, mate. Mince pies are nice, say Steakhog. Yeah, well, they would, Simone, wouldn't they? Yeah, What's your favourite song to sing in the car, Boaty, apart from Netty as a Chemical Bug? I tend to listen. I sing along with songs in the car sometimes, but I tend to listen rather than sing when I'm in the car, if I'm honest. Right, what has Dan got to say regarding Netty? Let's have a look. Hold on. The offside inner wing is corroded. Yes, it certainly is. Jonathan asks, Boaty, is your motorhome insurance expensive, and who do you insure with, mate? Right, my motorhome insurance is £103 per year, and that is with Footman James. Dan says all advisories on the last MOT, but that wheel bearing issue been about since 2018 and keeps getting mentioned every other MOT. So yeah, definitely all 4 bearings will want doing. Yes, that is indeed possible. Don't push yourself too hard, Boaty. You've still got to live a little, says K-Gun1. Yeah, but I've got to have somewhere to live, haven't I? Which is why I've got to be sensible. Jason Rigby says, all hopes on Netty's MOT or 2 bottles of wine and plan B. Yeah. Let's have some faith. We'll find out on Monday. I will do Netty's MOT on Monday. It's a bit like going to the dentist. I know I have to do it, and I'm hoping for the best. Oh, go to the dentist, says the man who very clearly hasn't been to the dentist for a while. Can't afford to go. Maybe that can change. Yeah, another upside of my new life. Save a bit of money, get my ass over to my my dentist friend in the park, get my teeth sorted. That'd be nice. That would be nice, wouldn't it? See, there are lots of upsides to all of these things that are happening. You could franchise out Boaty's World. Bloody hell. Who would want to be a Boaty? Who would want? Yes, I will pay a couple of £1,000 so that I can sit and drink wine at a live stream. God. Netty Cut says, arrange a meetup in the Palladium, Llandudno for your birthday. Good idea. Good idea. Why not? Why not? That is, yeah, good idea. Sean the Prawn, good evening to you. And Scouse RBT says, hi, I'm Rob. Been watching for months and just decided to join because I love all of the great comments and positive feelings and support. Plus, it's a good laugh. Oh, bless you, mate. Bless you, Rob. Lovely to meet you properly. Why would you sleep with an iPad? Asks Reddle Bex One. Why do I sleep with an iPad? Well, I've still got the mindset that I like to fall asleep while I'm watching something, but that's a lie. It's nonsense. When I go upstairs, I get into bed and I'm asleep within, I want to say 5 seconds, but definitely 10 seconds. I'm asleep within 10 seconds of getting into bed. I don't know. And I don't do it every night. But if I'm on my own, I do it quite often. And I think I have ideas that I'll relax in bed. I used to do this a lot. I used to go to bed and I used to relax and read or watch something on the iPad. But those were the days when I wasn't constantly sleep deprived. These days I'm just constantly sleep deprived, and by the time I get to bed, all I want and need to do is sleep. So I do, and I always get up earlier than I really want to get up, with the odd exception like Monday. Yeah, Monday I didn't get my ass out of bed till 11. But yeah, so there you go. I've got lovely notebooks and I'm very grateful for them and I do use them. Winslow Burdette, very good evening to you. Don't sleep with devices, says Jacqueline. Batteries burst into flames at time. Call me paranoid. That's very sensible, and that is very good advice. How is Sean's box holding up? I don't know, says JB71. Neither do I. Fucking hell, that is ridiculously heavy now. I should get the scales down from the bathroom and weigh it, because that is seriously heavy. I'm struggling to pick that up with one hand, especially from a seated position. If I was standing up, not so bad. God, that is genuinely heavy. You wait until you see what comes out of it. Sorry for that image. Wait until you see what comes out of Sean's box. First time caller here, says TNWO4771. You are an interesting character, old Boaty. Thank you. And I've been watching your videos for the last few weeks. Thank you. Looking forward to your future adventures. That's very kind. Very kind indeed. And a very warm welcome. Oh, did I miss a good one tonight? Says Full of Hope. I doubt it. It'll have been the normal nonsense. That's impressive, falling asleep that quickly. Wine helps, I suppose. It probably doesn't hurt, but I'd do it anyway. Sheba said, how much do you want for the fish tank? Sheba could have it for nothing. We should have a guess on how much is in Sean's box. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. We should do a thing on how much will be in Sean's box when it's so full we can't get another pound in. And then we could have it'd probably take most of a live stream, and we'll count it and see who's correct and come up with a prize for whoever gets it right. I'm being asked to open the parcel because time is marching on and people want to go to bed. I don't know what the prize is. I can't afford to give out any prizes. Oh, what we got? What have we got here? Oh. Oh, right. Okay. Oh. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, the big knickers could be the prize. The big knickers could be the prize. Oh, what have we got here? Some kind of jigsaw puzzle? Hold on. Oh, what's this when it's at home? Oh, it's an invoice. Right, according to the invoice, what we have got here is a motorhome money box. And I think the intention would be that it was to specifically, here's the, oh, right, there's the Slottington there. Presumably, that pushes out. Oh, there we go. Well, how does this work? How do we, okay. Right. Oh, God. This is a dodgy thing to give to a man after 2 glasses of wine. Right, presumably. Hold on. Hello. Oh, this one doesn't want to come out. Oh. There we are. There we are. Right, presumably this doesn't play a part in the money box. So did these bits just fit together? Oh, Sherry, sorry, what are you asking, Sherry? Oh, you've been trying to figure out what I'm paying. Right, I can't translate into dollars because I haven't been to America for quite a few years. It's probably 10 years since I've been to America, maybe a bit less. And it's 4 payments. The total is £3,300. So I don't know what that is. What's that nowadays? $4,000, something like that. And that's for 10 months. So divide by 10, $400 a month, something like that. How the hell do these just slot together then? And if so, how? Oh, that right. That could. No. Are there any instructions with this? No, that's an invoice. That's a right. I might need to do this tomorrow when I'm a bit more compass mentis. Then, oh, okay. Do they fit together like that? That could work. Oh, right. So they kind of go together like that, do they? No, not that one. Right, well, that one's got to be the top. And that means that one has got to be the bottom. Right, so we've got a top and a bottom. So that's the bottom, right? So that means, so this one is the top because it's got the slot in it. And then these four with pictures of the motorhome on, they've all got to be the sides. So no, that doesn't work. That kind of works, doesn't it? So, ooh, excuse me. I think that one might be a job for the morning, darlings. A voice note pinged in. So let's enjoy that rather than trying to solve the complexities of this motorhome jigsaw puzzle. We'll take away the big pants.
Hiya, Boaty. I hope
Hello.
you're well.
I'm okay.
Just jumped in quick to say, pound that box.
It's a triple pounding tonight, darlings. A triple pounding. Right, here we go. Here we go. It's the same box. It's still incredibly heavy. It's a third pound. 3, 2, 1. Stuck in the corner. And it's gone. And it's gone. But every pounding takes us closer to the day that we can finally say, right, it's full. Time to do something. Thank you very much for my money box jigsaw puzzle. I will figure out how to do that. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Right. Looking at it now, that makes sense. So top, bottom, then you've got 2 of those and 2 of those. So those are going to be 2 sides. Those are going to be the other side. So that means that has got to fit. Oh, not that. That's the top. That means, hang on, that's that one. Right, that's that one. That's the top and bottom. So these have got to fit into these. Oh, and they do quite nicely. Right, so that goes into there. That goes into there. Oh, I'm rocking this. And then that one. Oh, when you look at it logically, there we are, you see. There we are. That's perfect. And then we've got a bottom, if you'll pardon the expression, and I'm sure you will. So that fits in that way or that way. No, it can't be that way. It's got to be that way. Ooh. There we are. Yep, there we are. There. Oh, not quite. Yes, yes, yes. That fits in like that. And that, you see, we've done it. We've done it. And then that, no, not that way. Oh, not that way. So it must be that way. I suppose it needs to be a tight fit. There we are. We have completed it. Squidge it all together. Yep. Yep. There we go. There we go. There we are. We have a thing. We have a box. We have, look, it's gone together really well. That's just me being sick. Properly get it in there. You can hear it all fitting in nicely. There we go. And there you go, darlings. We've got a motorhome money box. So, there you go. It's got a good wide slot there. Probably get a £2 coin in there. So we've got another box, and your job probably tomorrow night now. It's quite cute, actually, isn't it? Right, your job is to come up with a name for the box, a purpose for the box, and the deal for the box. So our existing things, right? We've got 2 ton Ted the tenting tin. Now, for new viewers, you might not know this. 2 ton Ted the tenting tin. Originally, this became a thing when we were going to do tenting, and we're still going to do tenting. It will happen, I promise you. I've got mad ideas about when I've got more money than I know what to do with, getting a roof tent, getting a car with a roof tent, and doing car roof tenting, as well as tenting, and some wild tenting. I've got loads of tenting ideas. I mean, you know, admittedly, for all of the ideas in the world, I haven't done any tenting, any actual tenting, but I've got quite a lot of tenting equipment, and it's not my fault. It is the fault of the, well, quite frankly, it's the fault of the former Minister for Tenting for resigning their position. Well, actually, it's the fault of the car accident. Otherwise, it would have happened. The former Minister for Tenting might have still resigned after the fact, but it was the car accident that was at fault. That's what stopped it all. So we've got 2 tons at the tenting tin, and basically any any banknotes that have got the king's head on them go into 2 tons at the tenting tin, and I empty it when I need money to go and do a tenting type jolly, a trip away, something. It was just for tenting, but then we didn't do tenting. So the name stayed, but it just gets emptied when we're going to do a thing, a netty night away, a hotel night away, you know, a Monday thing. And so that gets emptied when needed. We've got, oh Christ, that's heavy. We've got Sean's box. This was sent to me with a £5 note inside by my lovely friend Sean James Cameron. You might know him, great big YouTube channel, lovely man. He sent me the box for my telephone table when I got the telephone table. That might fetch a couple of quid if I sold it. He wants to buy a really nice antique telephone table with an antique telephone. He sent me this box. It's a telephone box, an old school thing where you would put a few pence in when you used the telephone. We decided that it was Sean's box. It should get a nightly pounding. In other words, a pound goes in it every night of my money. And that's going to get emptied when it's full, and the money will go to whatever, pay the pitch fees probably. We've got the Netty Petty Piss Pot, which is another little Welsh pot. And if we get a £2 coin, that goes in the Netty Petty Piss Pot. And that was originally intended to buy bits for Netty, but kind of ended up like 2 ton Ted. That just gets raided when I'm going away on the Netty thing, and I can't really afford to do it. And now we've got this to throw into the mix. So over to you. And it is quite nice. I have to say it is quite nice. So over to you guys. What do we do with this? Ideas off the top of my head. When we're away in Netty, we don't take Sean's box with us. That lives here. And in the future, we'll probably live in the caravan. So should this live in Netty, and when we're away in Netty, we pound Netty's box rather than pounding Sean's box? That would be an idea, wouldn't it? It's a smaller box, so the less frequent poundings. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? We'll catch up with that one tomorrow. And it is start saying your good nights because we have passed the witching hour. Yeah, I know. I made a right hash of putting that together, shouldn't I? Didn't I, rather? Yeah. How to confuse Boaty. Send him how to confuse a Boaty. Send him a self-assembly money box. I did it. And I did it before the end of the live stream. And it's fabulous. And I quite like the idea of it being the Netty box. So Netty can have her own box. So when we're in Netty, as a community, we pound Netty's box. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. Don't put it in the comments tonight because I probably won't read them. We'll do it. We'll do it tomorrow. It is a small box, but that would be perfect for Netty because in the long term, we're not going to be in her all the time. Yes, Sean's box can take more of a pounding than Netty's box, but oh dear. Oh, thank you, Jimmy Quinn. £3,300 is $4,336.37. So per month, divide that by 10 because it's a 10-month seasonal pitch. We're looking at $433.63. No, I never went on the Krypton Factor. Oh, Stratospherian, bless you. Stratospherian did a nice thing. It is pretty cool, isn't it? It is pretty cool. It's a lovely box. And that's going to be a really nice thing. Well, it's a motorhome box, so it's got to be for Netty, hasn't it? I mean, it just has to be. That's the only... And once you get it together, it's really solid. And no, I'm not going to get the new box pounded. This is going to be a Netty thing, I think. We'll confirm that tomorrow because I will take your opinions on board. Stratospherian has sent 20 Danish kroner, somethings, and that's really kind. Thank you very much. The Nitty Netty Knickknacks, oh God, I can't say that. Momo Money Box. Oh. The Tiki Tacky Box. Emma, hello, darling. Oh dear. Oh, and Emma's been here all night, but struggling to keep her eyes open. Bernadette says, "I would love to see you climb into a rooftop tent after some wine." Yeah, the thought had occurred to me that there would be potential for comedy after I watched Blot in his. It's a genuine thought of mine. Tenting's going to be a big thing next year. Well, a big-ish thing. It's going to happen. It is going to happen. And I have got ideas. I'm sorry it didn't happen this year. I did try. I bought the gear. I've got all the tenting gear sitting there. Me and the former Minister for Tenting was heavily involved as well. Yeah, next year. We will have some hot tenting action. No, Alan, because I'm never going back to Malta. I can't remember if I've talked about that, but I'm not going back to Malta. The Lickpenny pot, knock up that Netty box. Oh dear. Boaty's going to pound a Virgin box the next time he's in Netty. Oh, there's a thought. I love this. Thank you very, very much, whoever sent this. It's lovely, and it's going to be a lovely new community thing for Netty. And another way of saving money, of course. And it'll be nice that Netty gets a pounding, because Sean's box has had a pounding all the time. It'll be nice that Netty can join in. So that is a really, really thoughtful thing. Thank you very much. Malta is a place I could live. What do you not like about it? I used to love Malta and I would have lived there very happily. But unfortunately now the beautiful buildings have been built on, so they are apartment blocks. The Russians have bought everything in sight. There's drugs, there's prostitution, there's crime, there's organized crime, there's mafia activity. And it's not the place that it was, very sadly. So for those reasons, I'm out. Obviously, I've got long history with Malta. It was a very, very beautiful place. They've even ruined Gozo. It's only Camino that remains unspoiled, and that won't be for long. So, when all of your favourite places, Aura, my lovely Aura, forget it, it's a no-go zone. Jelendi Bay, completely ruined. The restaurant I used to eat at, it's all been knocked to the ground, replaced with massive apartment blocks. They've all been bought by Russians. The view is ruined. And as I say, there's prostitution, there's drugs, yeah, don't want to be there. Right, on that note, darlings, I am going to been there many times, never seen anything myself. St. Julian's Bay and Gozo. Well, Corrie, when was the last time you were there? It is a real shame. It is a real shame. Right, on that note, darlings, it is, Stratuspherian, member for 14 months, very much appreciated. Thank you to everybody who's done a nice thing tonight. Thank you for everybody who's done a nice thing tonight just by watching and being with us. And let me wish each and every one of you a safe and peaceful night and a good day tomorrow. May bring you joy, may bring you pleasure, but at the very least, I pray that it is manageable for you. I can't wait to see you next time. I can't wait. The candle will be relit tomorrow. Tomorrow night it's going to be another gifted membership. Oh, right. Well, thanks for that, Emma. Make sure next time, eh? Another gifted membership from Stratuspherian, and it goes to Survive and Thrive. What a lovely way to finish the live stream. What a lovely way to finish the live stream. Thank you very much indeed. And welcome Survive and Thrive to channel membership. Tomorrow night is going to be, I keep saying cheap and cheerful. It's going to be a short but sweet tomorrow night, the first of two. Can't be helped, busier night at the restaurant. So the candle will be relit tomorrow night, a little bit later, 11:30, and not for quite as long, just half an hour plus VAT. And I promise not to wrap. Or do I? Time will tell. Thank you very much for this. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you for the super duper things. And I can't wait to see all of you lovely people tomorrow night. So, see you then. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me. And on that note, Pachoo. And indeed, oh yes.